Hello everyone, today I'm gonna review some controller with knobs because I need some knobs. So they are the high-end, very expensive, and AliExpress, quite cheaper. You can find anything. One that is released some times ago is 12E4, like 12 keys, 4 knobs. And it's cheap, it's nice. It uses via C software, and but I wanted the screen, so I found this one, quite recent, but absolutely no reviews at all. So quite hard to figure. I found a Chinese guy who reviewed it, but I don't speak Chinese, so it was hard. So it came in 10 days. You have the USB-C cable and you have to assemble it, so the switches and everything, and of course the motherboard. It's a hot plug kind of system, which is neat. So here I am to do the assembly. Not a hard job. You have to put things in the right order. There's a PDF for that, but it is in Chinese and there's nothing in the box. I don't know why they do that. There's absolutely no software, no documentation in the box. You must call the vendor and ask him to send you a link so you can download the software and the documentation. Here I am screwing some of the spacers, then the motherboard, then the top plate, then screw the top plate with little screws, and so on. At this point, you must be sure that the pins are not bent. So, have a look before to press them. This kind of device doesn't need software all the time, because everything is in the chip. But you must at least once program it, and there's a problem with the software because it's reading the keys, it's reading the Windows titles, because there's some way to adjust the layer automatically. So as there's no registered editor, Windows and antivirus thinks it's a malware. The hardware feels nice. The knobs are clicky, so the keys are okay, and here is the first boot. Everything lights on, and the little screen. So now some software settings. I got the zip, and maybe your antivirus system will warn you, because there's absolutely no editor signature, so Windows is afraid. Here is it in Chinese, but you can go to the parameters and set it to English. Then you must restart. So to restart you must close the windows, but you must also get in there and click on quit. When you start it again, floating window, okay, and then here we are in English, or maybe mostly in English. There's a feature that is not translated at all. It is the media keys, but you can Google translate some images to see what it is. So there's 4 layers. Let's set a key. So first you double click on the key, you put a label on the key, then you must select a function on the right. It's just a basic press of a key, press and release of the key. But if you need to control the release, you must adjust it another way. So each key have two events, key down and key up. On key down, I will press a key down, so W down, and then on key up, I will release W. As you see, you can control the exact time when it will be released. The knobs have 3 or 4 events, so clockwise, counterclockwise, down and up. So here I'm going to set it as a Microsoft Surface dial. So I link every event to the same to Microsoft Surface dial. It's a device that can control lots of things in Windows. It's fine. So I will show you what it is, because I didn't know what was a Surface dial. It's in the settings of Windows. So here we are, Surface dial. And then you must download the configuration. Here is the menu for Windows, so it's a French window there. In English it would be called not a molette but a wheel, so you can configure the dial to be set by software. And here is some Surface dial manipulations. The screen. So here are all the icons, you can change everything. Just click on the icon and put another one. You can do your own if you want. And there are big icons and the small one. They are just 26 pixels, but it's okay. This is a splash screen, just at boot up. Here we are for the screen. When you download, you must tick the include pictures to get it on the screen. The screen is quite nice, very small but quite legible. And here are the main functions, the main icon, knob 1, knob 2, knob 3 and knob 4. Then there's a CAPS indicator, RGB and connection mode. Info is just to see the uptime of the device or the CPU of the device, or the battery if you get the Bluetooth. Here is my configuration. On the layer 0 I've got some basic things, just media keys there, some task launch. On layer 1 it's for Fusion 360, so some view selection. And layer 2 is for Vegas, so frame by frame or fast for the cursor. Layer 3 I didn't use it for now. I did some nice images for it, and so I can see it there on the screen when I set it. This is the floating window. It shows which configuration is active, and you can change it with the first wheel. It's the default function of the first wheel to change layers. But there's also another function. You can make it to change dynamically of configuration based on the window title. So you can see Vegas change the configuration, and here get to the default. So on the end I used this wheel to orbit my models. Here in Vegas to move the timeline frame by frame or fast here. And to cut, I just press down and it cuts at the spot. It's quite nice. They provide an STL file you can print, but it was too tight to fit, so I had to reprint it a bit bigger. And here is it with a case. I hope you liked the video. Please press like. If you have any question, feel free to ask them in the comment section. Until then, see you another time.